Hi guys. Today my message to you is about self-checkout lanes. Now, in my area, I see a lot of stores putting in extra self-checkout lanes. In my local Walmart, they have added an entire new section on both sides of the store, whereas it was just a small little section. Now it's a large section on both sides of the store, and they're hardly hiring anyone to manually check out they're not hiring cashiers. So I've heard that the grocery stores are doing the same thing. They're increasing their areas of self-checkout lanes. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, that helps me in my holiday shopping. I can get in and out faster, right? Think a little deeper than that. By using those machines and not a live person, that store, whether it's Walmart or Giant Eagle or Target or whoever it is, you're putting profits directly in that company's pocket. That company doesn't have to hire people in your area. So your economy, your local economy is going down because they haven't hired people in your area. They have less people who can afford to spend money in their store. And I don't know why they didn't think of that. They don't care. They don't care. It's about their bottom line. It's more profit to them. So they're not thinking about the locals, the people who are spending their money in that store. So we've got to, I always say, we vote with our dollars. And voting goes beyond elections, guys. Every dollar you spend is your voice. It's your say of what you want to support and what you don't want to support. So if you want cheaper and more organics in your local store, buy organic. If you want more local items that haven't been shipped all the way from China or Mexico, buy more locally sourced. And even your food, buy things that have been shipped closer to your location if you can. And just remember that every dollar you spend is your voice. It's your vote. Because the world revolves around supply and demand. So if you're demanding it, that store has to supply it. And if you're not demanding that there's a cashier standing in front of you, an actual face to greet you and take your money from that store, you're just lining the pockets of that store. And your local economy is going to suffer for it. So think about those people who just work during the holidays, because if they didn't, that is their second job. They're on a fixed income or on disability, and they just work during the holidays because that's the only way that they can afford to give their kids or their grandkids Christmas gifts. That's the only way they can afford to put a Thanksgiving dinner on the table. And then some people pick up those jobs as a second job. They work a regular job and then they put in extra hours at a second job because same reasons, the holidays. And for some people, that's their only source of income. And so if you're allowing that store to put in more machines and to lay them off of work, what's going to happen to your local economy? Your tax dollars are going to be increased because you then have to pay that person's unemployment or welfare or food stamps or whatever. So, it's real easy to say, well, I don't want to support welfare. Those people should get a job. You've got to help them get a job. And if you don't demand that these companies hire people locally in your area, then you can't complain about your tax dollars going for welfare, now can you? So that's my message today. Don't support big business. Support the little guy in your community who's trying so hard just to make ends meet. Stay away from those self-checkout lanes, okay? Have a good day, guys.